This is Jessie G coming at you with the tea. All right, so let's get some Palo Santo going. And I hope everybody's doing well this evening, afternoon, or morning, whatever it is for you, wherever you're at in the world. And let me know where you're at, guys. When you join. Okay, I'm gonna wait a few minutes to see when we get some people joining the chat, okay? I don't want to start it until we have some people watching. I don't know why that took so long to light. I'm going to replay this later, so I don't want to waste too much time doing nothing. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, okay? Just hoping I didn't burn my nails. All right. Let me see if we can just, yeah, I don't know. I was trying to, ooh, hot. All right. All right, nobody on the chat yet, but what's up with my, is it this? I don't know. The color looks a little weird. Where are y'all at? Okay. I'm going to start shuffling the cards. And oh, this looks a little. Okay, let's get started. So, today we're going to start with the tea leaf, okay? All right. We have a bear. Okay, we have a bear. Danger, especially in money matters. So that's not good. This is giving me the vibe that somebody else is trying to get your money. We have the bat. So enemies are, it says take care first, and it says enemies are working against you. All right. So somebody's going through some ish right now for shizzle. Let's see what else. Okay, we have one person in the chat. Can you say hi? Can you say what's up? Where are you joining us from? Okay, so whoever just joined, we have a bear out here. We have danger, especially in money matters. We have a bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. So you're being guided here to take care. There are some enemies who are, it looks like they're working against you, especially regarding your finances or your money. That's because they're cracked. Okay. That's because they're cracked up, I was going to say. Okay. Cracked cup, not cracked up, all right? They're not happy. They're dissatisfied with life. So somebody else is not doing well financially, okay? And it appears that you are, or that you're in a decent enough place that somebody wants to take something from you financially or materially, okay? So take it as an energy, guys, like money or, finances, assets, it could be anything like this, but we have diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay, so this is making me think that somebody knows that you may be receiving a diamond soon, and they're angry and they want to take something from you. So obviously we're picking up on thief energy here. Okay, we have dogs. We have getting together with friends, which is nice. So we're not just getting negative stuff, which is great. Yeah. Okay. So it says we have a jug here. So when you hear like bear, bat, cracked cup, diamond, dogs, jug, those can be significant to people, and to you guys in my collective, to different people for different reasons. They may not all resonate for you, but they could have a meaning. But also the meaning of the card. So when you get together with your friends, it looks like it'll be a lighthearted, carefree time. That's beautiful. It looks like you have really positive, good friends in your life, soul tribe, who really help you to take your mind off of stress, off of, anything difficult that's going on. So, ooh, okay. Success is here. So now this is making more sense. You may have had an increase in your success and you may be getting engaged. And I'm picking up that there's a past person who's jealous. Okay. And that's probably what I'm feeling is that that person may want to take from you. All right. They don't want you getting engaged. They don't want you receiving a precious gift or basically an engagement ring or a diamond. So I feel like that's an X because your friends are showing up as solid. So I want to clarify that because I don't want you out here thinking that, your friends are, wanting to steal from you or screw you over or something, because that's not what I'm seeing. In fact, I'm seeing that this is an X and that you actually have really great friends and a great soul tribe. So we have chair filled. Ooh, someone new is entering your life. Okay. So someone's chair has been filled. Just like I was just saying, okay? This person, the jealous ex, their chair was filled by somebody else, all right? So this could be the new person that has already entered your life, and your ex knows that it's getting serious or that you're about to get engaged, and they're mad. They want to be this bear and steal from you, okay? And they may have other flying monkeys or flying bats to try to work against you or that are working against you for them with them. So just take care. My readings should never be to scare anybody. They should only be for, giving you a heads up about the energy that's present, okay? Okay. All right, so we don't want you going through any ish, getting the skippity pats from the universe without a warning, you know what I mean? So, so this person is going to make you really, really mad. All right? It says control your anger or you will be sorry. Uh-oh, I'm not even picking up that that's for my collective. That's for this person. So if they don't control their anger, they're going to be sorry. But watch your anger too, guys, because if you've ever dealt with a narcissist or an abusive person or somebody who plays mind games, they can bring out the anger like HELL, okay? Obviously, we're all human, right? So don't let this ex-toxic person get to you. You have beautiful friends in your life. And from what I'm picking up is that you have a beautiful relationship as well. October. Ooh, so you may be getting this engagement in October, or you may be getting actually married in October is what I'm picking up, because this is next to the person that the filled chair, meaning the new person. And yeah. And this is when you may see this, I'm feeling explosive anger. I'm hearing like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not supposed to be with them. You're supposed to be with me. Like there's something crazy like that. Okay, I'm hearing that. Yo, that is so crazy, you guys. This is the dragon, okay? It says, beware of self-delusion. So you're dealing with your ex is delusional, all right? And they're angry like a dragon. They're breathing fire like a dragon. We've got lightning over here. This person is losing their ish because you are moving on with someone else. Their chair has been filled. You have your crown coming in, okay? Crown may be significant to whoever this reading is for. You may be a goddess. You may be a king, or I can't really say a god. No. A goddess. Yeah, I don't know. honor and respect will come to you, okay? King and queen, let's leave it at that. To me, there's only one creator. Okay, I just wanted to clear that up. Like the Most High. Okay, the Most High, whatever you want to call it. It's, for me, it's the Most High. But this is like getting your crown finally. You know, being treated the way that you deserve to be treated by a partner, by others. No comments yet. Okay, guys, if you do want to chat, I can look at my phone and answer any questions that you have, and drop me a message and let me know where you're joining from in the world. That would be so awesome. So I'm filming this from Serbia, but I'm from New York, just FYI. So I'm back and forth a lot. Anywho, honor and respect will come to you. I already said that. And I honestly feel like this is already happening, and there's only gonna be more of that. Okay. So hold on, we have another stack of these over here. You see, there's so many. There's a lot of these babies. But I want to see what else we get with the tea leaf, and then we're going to move on to some other stuff. Maybe some other oracle, and then tarot, and then some dice. I don't know. We'll see. We'll feel it out. All right. So we have a fly. Ooh, this person. I don't like saying stuff like this, but I'm going to just say that this person may not be doing very well. I don't, menti illni, okay? Menti illni, if you catch my drift, may be suffering from severe depression, all right? I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I'm just going to try to speak in a bit of code here. They're dealing with an older woman, or that older woman is making them feel worse, or this is like a senior citizen aged woman, okay? So there's something about their relationship with that woman that is making them feel ill, or it's driving them crazy, or there's something mentally affecting them about this older woman, whoever that is to them, okay? Whoever this is resonating for, my collective, you will probably know who that is, all right? And just remember, guys, this is a collective reading, so it's not going to resonate every detail for everyone. There's parts of this reading that may resonate for you in the beginning, the middle, or the end. That's why it's important to stay on and listen to the whole thing. I'm not just saying that because I want you to stay, but for real, it's because the collective readings, unless you book a personal, they're for so many people. So there's elements of them, or big chunks of them, or pieces of them that can resonate. Sometimes the whole thing will, you know. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to in my collective, we have a horse here, okay? You may be going on a short journey. We have a wishbone. A wish is granted. Okay, so that journey may be a wish that is granted. So you may be going on a little trippy trip, all right? A little trip with your new person over here. You may be celebrating the new success that you have in your life, or a new success that's coming in. And I just want to put the amethyst next to this crown and this honor and respect coming your way, because that's just so beautiful. Yeah, look at this. Can you guys even see? Let me push all this up. So we have hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally, but we already saw that you're going on a short journey. So I feel like you're going on a little getaway with your boo. Okay. And with your new boo, or maybe not so new, because it looks like you guys may be getting engaged soon, unless you guys just move really fast, but that, whatever, to each their own. Taking a vacation. Yeah. You're going to be chilling on your hammock. All right. You're going to be like, relaxing on my hammock with my babe, and enjoying. Okay, I don't think it's going to be a long trip. It says short journey, but even a few days, a long weekend, it can be enough to recharge. And, you know, we have an ant, all right? Ant is over here. Work, achievement, success. Like I said, I feel like you're celebrating your success. There's something that you've achieved here that you're going to celebrate with your man or your woman. And you deserve it. You so deserve it. Proud of you. Tulip, great passion. Okay, so let me do this so I can hold it better. Interesting that it is spring in many parts of the world. For me, it's spring, and in New York, it's also spring. And we have a tulip, so that's beautiful. That somebody could love tulips, but we have great passion here, so that's connected to the work that you do, the achievements, the success. So I feel like you're very passionate about the work that you do. And I also feel like you're going to have a lot of passion on your trip with your babe. All right. So let me know if this is resonating for anybody yet. I mean, first of all, we're just getting clues with the overall energy with the oracles, but with the tea leaves here, let's see what this green one wants to. Love. It only says love. You have love coming in if this person hasn't come in yet, but I'm kind of feeling like you're already with this person. But again, it could be a little different for everybody because it's a collective reading. Oh my goodness. Do you see these little heart flowers? So I was at a monastery recently in Serbia in an area called Vojvodina. It's a really beautiful area, and I saw these like heart-shaped flowers. They were so stunning at one of the outside at one of the monasteries. So I don't know, that could be significant to somebody, monasteries or religious something. Okay, I feel like you're already with this person. Seriously, all this love stuff coming out. If this person has not come in yet, this is what you're about to experience. You have a love coming in. This is somebody who it's going to get serious with fairly quickly, as quickly as you allow it to, but you have success coming in if this hasn't happened yet, and you have a trip coming in with this person. We have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Okay, this person's going to love you very deeply, have deep affection for you, and really care for you, take care of you. Oops. Ooh, again, so this is really strange because going back up here with this person who is your ex, I feel, who's dangerous, especially in money matters, right? And is getting other people to work against you as well. They're showing up as a sly fox, okay? It's good to be foxy, but not good to be a sly fox, all right? So this is talking about shrewdness, okay? And resourcefulness, especially in business. So this could be a shrewd person in business. This could be the clue. This could be your ex, or this could actually also be somebody that you do business with. So keep an open mind, collective reading once again. But this could be you having to be extra sharp and extra, resourceful with how you're doing business because somebody may be wanting to screw you over. Yeah, bouquet, compliments from an admirer. There's all this love energy, and then up here we have all this like shady, somebody's really jealous. That's what I'm picking up here. Like there's a really jealous person who doesn't like your success, doesn't like you moving on possibly, doesn't like your financial growth, your career growth, your success or whatever. They're jealous and they want to take something from you because they're not in a good place in their life, and they may have a mentee illness, okay? Short for the real word, and I'm not going to say it because I don't think I'm allowed. So yeah, you keep getting this, okay? Another box. You're going to receive a gift. You will receive a gift. It's going to come in a box. And I also, okay, well, that could be the diamond if you're into diamonds. Okay, I'm going to get one more of these and then I'm going to move on to, ooh, I'm going to move on to another deck. Fire. Somebody could be a fire sign, sun, moon, Venus, rising. Somebody close to you, or heavy fire in their chart, or this is just the energy of the passion between you. Okay, this is really interesting. I have to mention this. It says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So on one hand, like I said, the contrast of this reading, it's so interesting because you have all this love energy up here, and then up here you have all this weird ass energy. That is like hateful energy, very vindictive. So I feel like you could be you either like, you love real hard, like you love really hard when you love, but when someone tries to cross you, that's what I'm picking up. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to have boundaries, right? And you know, you're probably a supernova empath. If you know what that is. If you don't, look it up, because yeah, supernova empaths are not to be effed with. I'll tell you that because I'm one of them. After you go through enough toxicity and people trying to hurt you, screw you over, whatever, you know, you become a super empath. And then you don't let anybody cross you like that anymore. And if they do, you take a stand. You know what I mean? So, are you guys a supernova empath? Let me know in the comments. Nobody's writing anything yet. I want to know. I want to know if you're a super empath, supernova empath. Okay, I'm doing some tarot here first before I get another oracle out. I don't know if I'll get another oracle out, but like I said, we'll feel it out intuitively. We're definitely going to do some dice. Ooh, strength in the reverse. Ooh, 7 of Swords. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is definitely the past person. This person tried to take your confidence away, take your strength away, take your power away, take your empowerment away. All right, whoever this is was a person who throws rocks, hides their hand, does shady stuff behind your back. I feel like they're still doing shady stuff behind your back. Okay, this is a thief. This is the thief card. This is somebody who wears a false mask, somebody who's a thief, somebody who's a liar. This is very deceptive energy. This is like narcissistic energy. Yeah, they're not happy. They don't want you to have the 10 of Cups. They don't want you to have any emotional strength. This person does not wish you well. I definitely really do still feel like this is an ex, but it could be somebody in business. So just take it as it resonates, okay? For your situation. Oh, we had this earlier today in another read. I'm trying to remember. Okay, we have somebody doing spell work here. We have a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a person who's extremely materialistic. They're materialist. Oh, so wow, guys. They're extremely materialistic, and they may be connected to your ex. Or this is your ex. It could be, you know, male or female. Take it, flip and switch the roles. But this is probably an earth sign feminine, but a toxic earth sign feminine. And not all earth signs are toxic. Please don't get that twisted. I have some of my best friends are earth signs. I have earth in my chart as well. I'm not a sun sign, earth sign, but I love my earth sign friends. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying here is that when there is a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, we have a toxic earth sign feminine, okay? Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn who's doing spell work or is extremely jealous of you and projecting negative energy at you. So because it's a feminine energy, don't assume that it's definitely a woman. It could be, but it could be a male or a female. It just depends. We have both energies within us, all of us. So But like I said, we're going to see what else comes up. But this woman, I did not mean to say that. This feminine, okay, she does not want you to be happy. She does not want you to be fulfilled, just like whoever this person is. So they're either the same person or that's a feminine connected to your ex, or that is your ex, okay? I think I explained it enough. I don't want to over explain. Let's see. Ooh, but you're the Queen of Wands. So this bitch, this mofo, they can't touch you. You're in your upright feminine energy, healthy feminine energy, okay? You're a go-getter, you're unstoppable. You're outspoken with confidence. You are confident. You're sexy as HELL again, okay? And you take really good care of yourself. You're very ambitious. You're probably very athletic, or you are working on that. I feel like you had a glow up since you left this person behind, and there's somebody that's really jealous of you. I think this is a person connected to your ex. That's just what I'm picking up. But they both don't want you to be happy or successful or in love. And I feel like they want to possibly take from you. So be careful with your money, your passwords, your security, whatever. But you are really unstoppable. And the fact that you're in the upright and this Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, this is giving me divine feminine vibes, and this is giving me distorted feminine vibe. It is distorted feminine vibes, and you know, it is what it is, guys. Just be careful of these people because they're really envious, very jealous, and yeah, I need to shuffle because I don't want to get, I feel like I'm getting repeats, some of the cards from earlier, so maybe I need to shuffle a little bit better. Switch it up here. Ooh, now we have a King of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're trying to make you lose all of your money. They're trying to do something with your finances or your stability. They're trying to mess with your stability, you guys. I don't like this. I don't like this energy. They're trying to cause confusion, 7 of Cups. They're trying to disillusion you. They're trying to trick you, but I really don't think they can. I feel like they're thinking they can. They're thinking they think they do, and then they realize that it's not working. And then they get pissed off. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. So, yeah, this is like, they've had enough. Like, they're so pissed off that this is not working. The BS that they're trying to do to you, it's just nothing is working out for them. They can't disillusion you. They can't take your money. They can't take this love away. They can't take away your high vibration or your happiness. They want to, but they can't, because look at you, boo. Look at you. You're just chilling. You're just living your best life, living your life like it's golden, meditating, chilling, hanging out in nature, sun watching, sun gazing, whatever you're doing. It's got you looking like this, okay? Okay, yeah, exactly. So it's got you feeling like this too. So they're getting pissed. This is how this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is looking. She's looking a little worn out. She's looking pissed off and a little worn out. She's ready to cut something up here with that sword. But just be careful of these people. Yeah, 9 of Cups. They cannot F with your goals. They cannot affect your success. They can't affect your goals. You are so laser focused on, like I said, you're the Queen of Wands. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Rising, or heavy fire in your chart, or just that's your energy, okay? Or that's just where you're at right now. So if you're not a fire sign, don't be like, oh, that's not me. It still could be you, okay? For shizzle, could be you. But especially because it's backed up with, like, the Queen of Wands is like that go-getter energy. She's unstoppable. She goes after everything she wants. She's very successful. She's very ambitious, and she just really takes really good care of herself. And like, um, this is the literally like the matching energy, if you ask me, with that goes with like the Queen of Wands, because this is all about like setting goals and smashing them. You know what I mean? So this Nine of Cups here, you're achieving all your goals in love, in fulfillment. You're doing work that fulfills you. You're doing work that you're passionate about. I love to see this. This is absolutely beautiful. And these people, like your ex and this feminine, distorted feminine, this is a bitch, okay? Straight up. Especially because of the surrounding cards. She does not like that you are a successful go-getter, sexy, I was gonna say mother flower, okay? She doesn't like that. So I feel like she's definitely connected to your ex, and I don't think you give an ish about your ex at all. Yeah, you already healed from that person. That person traumatized you, like heavily traumatized you. So any form of mental, physical, psychological, or emotional AB, okay? You know what I'm saying? They hurt you, damaged you very badly, but you healed from that. You walked away from that, and you overcame the trauma from that. You may have overcome PTSD. You may have overcome any sort of panic or anxiety disorder or any trauma that this person put you through. No wonder you definitely had, this goes here, you definitely had a glow up after you walked away from that person, or you're still having one, or you're about to. Okay. Let's see, guys. Okay, I'm going to shuffle and see what comes out, even though I did cut the deck before, but like I said, I feel like I need more shuffling. Oh, too many. I was trying to look and see if anybody was on the chat, but I see 7 of you watching at the moment. Still no chat. I had more chat like really super early this morning. Well, it was like super early US time, like 3 a.m. I had people on the chat, 3:30, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Like, you're headed towards the 10 of Pentacles, and they know that. That's why they're trying to take from you, or you are already in the 10 of Pentacles. So not only are you headed towards building generational wealth, or you already are building generational wealth. If you're not now, you're about to. That's crazy, because this also, the 10 of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards in the deck, because it ties in legacy and purpose and love and marriage and like longevity in a relationship and respect within that relationship, and two people who are they admire each other, they adore each other, they love each other, they respect each other, they build together, they support each other's goals, they have their own goals and they have their together goals, and it's like power couple stuff. They own a home or a property or an estate where friends and family gather, where they grow their family, where they have their family, where they entertain their family, where they merge their family, you know. So there's people out here, guys, that they just don't want you to see you in that energy. And like I said, I'm picking up on some harsh, there's some air sign energy here as well, by the way. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That could be the ex. Doesn't have to be, but it could be, you know. There could be a feminine air sign or earth sign, like, but don't get caught up on the signs. But I definitely think there's an ex and a female connected to them that may be trying to take from you. I do. But you're headed towards this. That's why they are so jealous and hating. Just remember, haters really just hate themselves. They can't take this from you. They can't take your Ten of Pentacles. Like, you're the Queen of Wands and you're in the Nine of Cups. But it is showing me that this person actually also may have traumatized you by messing with your stability, messing with everything that you had already built, everything that you know, already have achieved. They may have tried to take that away from you. I think they did. Yeah, wow. That person, your ex, betrayed you in every way possible. So, like I said before, they damaged you emotionally, mentally, possibly physically, and they probably cheated as well. Okay. All right, we have twin flame energy out here. So I know that's not your ex because that ex is a karmic. So I feel like the person that you have coming in is the twin flame. But let's see. Hold on. Can't be too many. Wow. Wow. Okay. So the new person, now we're getting to the juicy good stuff. So the new person, that looks like it's your twin flame. If it's not, it's a high level soulmate, but there's a lot of passion and chemistry, and this is a divinely orchestrated union. The Lover's card is like big time twin flame energy, but like I said, it could be a high level soulmate. Whoa, what happened there? Hold on. That was like this. I just had to straighten that out. So this is not a person who's going to come in and try to throw you off balance, okay? They want to help. They don't want to make you traumatized or unhealed, or they're coming in to help you to overcome that, even though I feel like you already have. But sometimes having a healthy love after a toxic one can really help to heal those bad memories and maybe even trust issues, like everybody's going to treat me the same or everybody's going to do the same thing to me. This person's going to come in and sort of remedy that. You know, it doesn't mean you don't heal on your own, because it looks like you have been, and it looks like you have, or you're going to, or you still are. But you know, other people that we have as our partners should also be healing to us, otherwise they shouldn't be our partners. But I feel like that is exactly what this is. This person is coming in with a blessing from, they are a blessing from God. You guys are a blessing to each other, a blessing from God, a gift from the universe, a golden opportunity. All right. And this is going to be a very stable connection. We're not going to be dealing with highs and lows here. Okay, collective, no more of that. There's not going to be this like roller coaster of emotions, highs and lows. This is not that. This is stable, grounded, loving, secure, safe. I love this for you guys. This is a new chapter that will only expand, grow, and evolve from here with your twin flame or a high level soulmate. It's divinely orchestrated union. You've probably had past lives with this person. That's why things may move quickly, because that connection is so strong. Take your time though. Be careful. I have to say that it's a mom thing. I don't know. I've made them. Look, I'm speaking from experience. You got to get to know people first. Anybody who's like rushing you, that's a bad sign. If they're rushing you into marriage or rushing into serious things, just be aware, because there's that can be that's a red flag. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to stop being your mom now. I'm going to go back to being your reader. Okay. This person is a spiritual person. Okay, so this could be a spirit. This is a masculine energy, the Hierophant, but this is like a spiritual masculine energy. So I do feel like this person is highly connected to the divine. I do feel like this is a divine masculine, which is interesting because you're showing up as a divine feminine, and this is a divine masculine, and your ex is showing up as a karmic. So the fact that this new person who's your twin flame is showing up as a divine masculine means that this is a healed person. This is somebody coming at you who is spiritually connected. They're connected with their higher self. They're close to creator, God, source, whatever you want to call that. Okay, for me, I say the most high creator. This person is also somebody who's probably highly intuitive, or you see the eye on top of the pyramid here. So this could be that you guys, if you are twin flames, which it looks like you are, you guys will have a psychic connection. You will be able to feel each other's emotions, read each other's minds, maybe not all of the time, but a lot of the time, or generally. Okay, beautiful. I like it. I like it. Whoa. Okay, I need another. Why the Four of Pentacles, Spirit? Why the Four of Pentacles? Too many. Okay, makes sense now. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Spirit is asking you to make sure that you stay closed off. Do not enter. Don't let this ex, this karmic, drag you back into a karmic cycle that is going to lead nowhere. Okay, right now you're in the Wheel of Fortune. You're being guided. This is in the reverse next to the Four of Pentacles. It's basically saying, like, don't let somebody bring you back into the loop. You already know where that goes. Okay, so that person, the trickster energy, your ex, could try coming back in to try to schmooze you, okay, to try to do something, sweet talk you, cozy up, whatever, and put you right back into this loop. And I feel like you've been no contact with that person for quite some time, or at least for a while. I feel like you're not in contact with the karmic, because there's already a feminine in their energy that's also like, I don't know. I just know that this is a karmic loop that I definitely know that you don't want to open yourself back up to, because then you may have to start all over again with some sort of healing process. It may reopen wounds that you've healed from. Don't get stuck in the loop, okay? You're in a different timeline now. Okay, if you want to do some timeline jumping, we can do some hypnotherapy together. But you're in a new timeline. You've transmuted this energy. You've healed from this trauma. You're moving towards the Ten of Pentacles. That's why they want to take it from you, or that ex wants to take it from you. They want to get you back into that karmic loop. That was a karmic relationship, a karmic connection. Stay closed off to that, okay? Yep, Death card. Let it be over. It's done. You're in a new chapter. Ace of Wands. Wow. So let that cycle. You've already been reborn, or you're becoming, or you're being rebirthed now. You went through a transformation because of the karmic lessons that you learned. So definitely let it be DEAD. Sorry, I was already in my mind moving on to this. You have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Wands. So you're just getting blessed like crazy by the universe. It's like blessing. Look at that. I got my wand and there, yeah. So this Ace of Wands, this one is in the area of stability and all the stuff that I was mentioning earlier. Safeness, calm, safety, like with the new person, and stability and financial security and all of that good stuff. All right. The opposite of what the last person put you through. And the Ace of Wands is a blessing from God, a gift from the universe, a golden opportunity in the form of a new chapter in the area of excitement, adventure, passion, a creative project, something innovative, maybe a new business venture, travel, or a lot of passion between you and your new person. And when I say passion, yes, I'm talking about a wand, okay? Ace of Wands, so use your imagination. But yes, that could indicate a lot of really passionate stuff. All right. I set this to not forgives, but I'm still trying to be, you know, not too, whoa. All right. Past person and this crazy bitch. Okay. They're getting their judgment. You're not going to reconcile with the ex. Definitely not. You're going to witness these people getting their karma, or you're going to hear about it. And karma is just lessons, guys. I never say karma like, oh, they're going to get their karma like something really like terrible is going to happen. That's not what I'm saying. But we can end up in spiritual jail, which is not a great place to be, you know. But this person did a lot of damage to you, and unfortunately it looks like now they have to suffer whatever those consequences are. And if those two were doing spell work together, or whoever was doing the spell work, they're facing heavy judgment. Okay, they're getting the smackdown from the universe, the skippity paps from up above. Okay, for what they've done. And especially to a divine feminine, I always say that's a big no-no, or a divine masculine, big no-no. You don't do those things to God's light workers, okay? To the earth angels. Don't do it. You have so much love coming in with this new person. This is going to be like your best friend and a romantic partner in the same person. Like I mentioned earlier, past lives with that person. Definitely. You may be going on this romantic getaway that we saw earlier, having a glass of wine and just unwinding and, you know, having the passion and relaxation on that hammock that we saw earlier, whatever. There's a lot of just beautiful energy here, celebrating your life and relaxing with your person and just loving each other. This is the energy of I water you, you water me. There's nurturing, compassion, empathy, taking care of each other, you know, really emotionally supportive, like with each other. I love it. I love it. This looks so beautiful. You guys have some beautiful stuff coming in. If this person hasn't entered your life, keep your faith. Keep your faith strong and high, because this person is coming in. You are showing up as a high priestess. I just got the biggest chills of my life. This is the Hierophant, and right under it is the high priestess. These are each other's counterparts. You guys are twin flames. Now it's confirmed. This is a twin flame relationship that you have coming in. You guys are... I gotta show you again. Sorry. You see, look at the eye, the all-seeing eye. You guys both have it. You have a psychic connection with this person, and you're both you both possess spiritual gifts. You're the feminine version. This is the other one is the masculine, or flip and switch the roles, but you guys are each other's counterparts. There is a feminine and a masculine version of this energy right here, and you're showing up as twin flames, and these are each other's counterparts. They're each other's perfect match. So this is a seriously spiritual connection, seriously emotional connection, seriously psychic connection. All right. I'm excited for you guys. I hope you're excited. I haven't gotten, nobody commented about how excited they are. I don't know why. But yeah, good for you guys. This is like, could not have been a better ending. Oh my goodness. And you're the magician. You're a powerful, that means it's true. In Serbia, we say istina. If you drop something, it means it's true. I love to say that because I drop things a lot, and it's usually when something is true. So you are a powerful manifester. You actually have all the resources that you need to create whatever it is that you really want out of life. Now, I'm not saying that random things don't happen or other things don't happen. Other people have free will too. But there's so much of our lives that we can manifest, and you are in powerful manifestation energy. And you know why I think that you are? Number one, because you're the high priestess and you're a supernova empath. You're a super empath, like I saw, or a Heyoka empath, but also because you're in love. And when you're in love and when you're with your twin flame, or you're with like a person who gives you so much emotional support, depth, connection, spiritual connection, compassion, empathy, emotional connection, you are in this high vibration, that state of awe, that blissful gratitude. That is your best time to manifest. That is your best place to be in to manifest. So high vibration is a time when you're going to want to focus on more. So that's why you'll notice when you're in a karmic relationship, and things start getting crazy, because they don't always, of course, they don't start out crazy. The karmics start out pretending to be, something else. And it turns into something really toxic, or, abusive. I'm not going to say the word, but you know what I'm saying, right? And basically what happens is, like, you'll start noticing that once it gets like that and you keep putting up with it, it's not about victim blaming here, but like the universe is wanting you, or the Most High is wanting you to put yourself first, or value yourself, or walk away from something like that, And if you don't, everything in your, like, all kind, like a domino effect, things in your life will start to crumble. All right. And when you're in a really loving relationship that is like divinely orchestrated, divinely, like a divine union, like a twin flame relationship, or a high level soulmate, and that person is treating you the way you deserve, you'll notice that everything in your life starts getting better. So when you're in a karmic relationship and things are super toxic, you're in a very low vibration. And being in a really low vibration is a really difficult place to manifest from. In fact, it's nearly impossible in my experience. And I've done a lot of manifestation coaching with my clients. When you're in a really high vibration, okay, that is your best time to manifest and visualize and do your vision boards, or whatever your way of manifesting is, because it's a little different for everybody. But a lot of it is visualization, and feeling yourself being there in it, in the new timeline, in the new version of yourself, or merging with that new version of yourself. So check out Dr. Bruce Lipton's book. It's called The Honeymoon Effect. He talks about that. I always mention it because I just feel like I do this work not just to do readings for you guys, but to help you on your spiritual journey. And that is one of the books that is so eye-opening about manifestation. It's really amazing. It talks about being in that high vibration. So I think that I'm gonna pull some dice. No, I'm not gonna pull some dice. I'm gonna roll some dice though. Okay, and we'll see what numbers come out, if we get some signs coming out. At first I want to pull some, I am going to pull from here. We'll see what pops out. This deck is a very spiritual, beautiful deck. My mom gave it to me, my amazing mommy. Oh, okay. Higher consciousness. I don't know why I feel guided to take these. Okay. I'm taking all of those. Those are the ones that flew out, and I just felt like that was it. On the bottom, intuitive reader, right? That's how that goes. So let's see what we have here. This is, oh my God, I love this deck so much. I need to move it up. We have higher consciousness, number one. Yes, you're number one, baby. You are number one. You're moving into a higher consciousness. We have higher consciousness and higher thoughts. You are definitely ascending. That's giving ascending big time. Wow. There's a lot of you reaching towards the light. Look at you, Phoenix Rising. I told you you had a glow up. You had a rebirth. This is Phoenix Rising energy. You've moved into a higher consciousness. These people cannot even touch you. None of these lower vibrational karmics can even touch you. Okay? You're un-F-withable. You know what I'm talking about. un-F-withable. Okay? You can't be effed with. Look at you. You're releasing, or you did release, or you're still releasing all of the trauma, not only from that past relationship, but I feel like from a lifetime, maybe even from past lives. I feel that way because I see this angel here, and it's just making me feel past life energy, you know, your many incarnations or your other past lives. Yeah, you're letting the light in. So when we release, we also, yeah, you see, like you're reclaiming your light. I feel like, so I want to explain something. Like trauma can fragment our soul. It can fragment our being, our light. It's called the fragmented self, the fragmented soul. It's almost like being split into pieces in a way. So there's specific meditations and hypnosis and hypnotherapy and stuff that I do with my clients, you know, where we actually reclaim our light and call those fragments back together, basically. It's really about reclaiming our light after trauma. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. You're ascending, you're connecting with source, you've had a rebirth, you're releasing what no longer serves you, you're releasing the trauma, you're calling your light back into your soul, into your body, into your being, into your bones, into your blood, into your cells. And you're letting that light in. You have higher thoughts now, okay? Your thoughts are much more high vibrational now that you left a lot of that stuff, that you released it. And you're reaching fulfillment here. Absolutely beautiful. You're filling yourself back up with light. You are the light, okay? So you're remembering. I'm getting that you're remembering, but look at these stairs that leads to the light. So these are where your thoughts are at now, okay? High vibration. Light is the highest vibration, it's source. You believed in yourself. You still believe in yourself. You believe in a higher power. You believe in the power of manifestation. You believe in the power of light. You believe in the power of the Most High. And I feel like you never gave up hope. Wow. You know what this is giving me? It's like even when you felt like you were sinking, even when you felt like you were drowning, it's like you still had hope that God was with you, or that your spirit team was with you, or both, right? Believing is a huge part of manifestation. If we don't believe that it's already ours, we probably won't see it showing up. You have regained your strength. Wow. Look at this sword. This is clarity, truth, okay? Transparency, speaking your truth, living in your truth, standing in your own principles, beliefs, you know? Got your strength back. You went through a lot here, and you really rebuilt yourself after this Phoenix Rising moment. You may have been struggling with your health because of the trauma, but you're not now. You got your health back as well. Amazing. So this is like a really healthy, thriving version of you. And look at you with the infinity symbol over your head. You have you believe in your dreams. 44 could be significant, double digit. Okay. You look at this. Here's your human self, and here's your higher self. Can you see? So you realize that you have infinite potential. Do you see the infinity symbol? Because you're a spiritual being having a spiritual and physical experience, and you have unlimited potential. And all you have to do is tap into the light, tap into source, and tap into your higher self, higher version of yourself. And you can achieve whatever you want. You know that. You believe in your dreams. You're literally creating them. Guys, I'm so happy to see this ending. that deck is just, it gives me chills, honestly. And like when I see people that have been through really difficult things rise up like this, I'm just like, I'm so happy, you know? And I work with people every day doing that work. And it's just like, it's so amazing to see how resilient people are. And, you know, I know from experience that if you put your mind to it and do the work, you can heal and have an amazing, thriving, healthy life, even after the worst of trauma or the worst of heartbreak, or somebody really like just damaging you, you know, thinking that you'll never, you won't recover. And then you come back bolder, wiser, and stronger than ever, just like the phoenix, right? Libra is out here in house. Okay, we have Libra. We have number 9. We have 99. So 99 could be significant. So these could be life path numbers, birthdays, years of time, obviously. House numbers, apartment numbers, numbers that you're seeing repetitively. Those are synchronicities. Anything that these numbers mean to you, okay? We have 10. We have 143. Yep, that's I love you on a pager. If you're born before 1999, you would know that. If you were born after 99, you might not know that. 5, 2, 3, 202, 2002, all could be significant. Okay, let's get one more roll with all of these except for this one with the 3 numbers, because we don't need that again. Another 5, so 55. Yeah, we have some change. Yeah, this is change, growth, transformation. Every 5s represent change, growth, transformation. Okay, we have that's a 6. Okay, we have angel number 666, and that I'm not talking about the bad 666, okay? I'm talking about the angel number 666. We have also 60 or 06. We have 3 again, and we have the number 12. So I'm gonna put, did we see that one? I don't know. Another 5. Okay, let's get some more signs out here. Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, repeated, Scorps, Virgo again, Aries, Leo. I'm going to end it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. If you could leave me a comment, a like, subscribe to the channel so I can keep putting these messages out to the collective, you know, for those of you that need them, and that energy exchange I'm so grateful for. So I love you. Until next time, see you later. Bye.